Hello and welcome to Startup Wednesday. Delhi is currently in a pollution crisis and the air around us is engulfed in smog. And since we get most of our fuel and electricity from the burning of coal, it might be time to look at cleaner and more renewable sources of energy during this crisis.
Eight minutes. That's how long it takes for the sun's rays to reach the earth. And this is what inspired the name of Dev Arora and his co-founder Anuj Gupta's startup. Tired of paying hefty electricity bills regularly, they wanted to decentralize the traditional production of power and enable individual residents to generate their own electricity. The two met while working together as account managers at Delhi's International Airport, developing technology to increase operational efficiency, and eventually quit to get on the risky road of entrepreneurship. They had no prior experience in the space of solar energy, being infotech graduates from NIT Kurukshetra and Jaipur respectively. Diving into the unknown, the pair began ground research about India's solar capacity and came up with a plan to reinvent the current system.
Past it hasn't taken off so well because the price at which solar is sold to homes is about 5 to 10 lakh rupees of an investment.
Correct.
So what we said was we're going to change the entire model. We came up with a financial model in which you don't have to pay anything upfront. So zero down payment, you pay a small security deposit and essentially simply purchase power from the solar, which is generated by the solar system at a low cost than what you're paying to your electricity company.
With 500 square feet to 1000 square feet of space on your building or home's terrace, depending on power requirements, 8 minutes can install a personal solar panel for you under a 20-year contract commitment. And with no upfront cost, a monthly solar electricity bill is delivered to your doorstep. As the co-founders explained, the biggest challenge for them was convincing people to install solar energy in their homes, which is still a constant struggle.
Now, what most people don't know that is that they think that solar panels take up a lot of space, they're inefficient, and can't generate the energy it's required by their particular building. But that's all changed. Recently, we've crossed a very interesting point in history, what we call grid parity, which essentially means that the cost at which solar power can be sold to consumers is less than what consumers pay for the retail electricity.
They offer 6 rupees per unit of solar energy generated compared to an average of 8 rupees that most of their customers in slab 3 or 4 of retail electricity rates pay. And this cost cut is an attractive incentive for many consumers, as it was for Dev Sood and his farmhouse in Chhatarpur.
Electricity bills were very high, especially in summers. So I decided that we must go solar. They showed me that I would be gaining like 3 lakhs a year out of my bills.
India's current solar capacity is 8.6 gigawatts, of which 3.8 was installed in 2016 alone. And this is expected to continue growing as earlier this year, PM Modi announced a target of achieving 100 gigawatts of solar capacity by 2022. Topping the global chart is China with 50 gigawatts of total solar capacity as of 2016, followed by Germany at 40 and the United States at 31. And rising environmental concerns may be calling for more growth in this space. As the capital city chokes in a blanket of smog, the AAP government has begun policy intervention in many forms, and one of those measures is shutting down the NTPC's coal-based power plant in Badarpur. Since Delhi gets most of its power from burning of fossil fuels, continued development of solar energy with the help of startups such as 8 Minutes and others like Gram Power and Azure Power may help ease this pressure.